Look at that sweet helicopter. You gotta love Florida.
My name is Micah. I travel around videoing everything and anything I find interesting. Let's take a closer look.
Hi everybody, welcome to the world of Micah. So I'm traveling around Central Florida today, taking a closer look at a few of my favorite vintage signs that are in the area. And I've narrowed these vintage signs down to 5. I'm gonna give you guys my top 5 favorite vintage signs here in Central Florida, and you guys are gonna get to tag along. Now there's no rhyme or reason to the order that I'm showing you guys these signs. Mostly the order is gonna be depending on the location of the sign, and it could be anything from a restaurant to a hotel, or just a random sign that I find very interesting. Either way, it's gonna be a fun day. Let's take a closer look at my top 5 favorite vintage signs here in Central Florida. Number 1 on my list is right here on Highway 192, and it lies right across from medieval times, the Paradise Inn Hotel. Let's take a closer look.
Check this out. How awesome are those rockets?
So I'm back in my car now. There was a gentleman outside who really didn't like what I was doing. I don't know if he was the hotel owner, manager, or whatever, but I was trying to explain to him that I was just taking photos and doing a little video for YouTube. But anyways, I got out of there, so I'm back in the car. But the Paradise Inn Hotel is really cool. It's actually still in operation. So you could technically still stay there. I don't know if you would want to do that, but you can still get a night stay at the Paradise Inn Hotel. The one thing I don't understand, I'm trying to figure out, is on one side of the rocket it says USA, and on the other side, on the other rocket, it says Canada. Maybe the owners were from Canada and the United States? I don't know. Let's go to number 2. As you guys can see, I need to get some gas. And I'm also gonna pick up some breakfast. Got some gas and got some breakfast right here. I'm gonna try this as breakfast today. And now we are heading to number 2.
I can't make this stuff up.
So I was wanting to show you guys this right here, the
Old Dixie fried chicken. They actually used to have a chicken right up there where you can see is destroyed now. I don't know if they're fixing it or if they're actually taking it down, but the sign is not what I wanted to show you guys, at least in this state that it's in right now.
So wouldn't you know, I drive 25 minutes in this direction from my last destination to show you guys number 2, which was the Old Dixie fried chicken restaurant. And it had this chicken on it, and it actually had a rebel flag, which is something you definitely don't see too much of anymore nowadays with all the controversy and everything that's going around with that. But you guys can see they're actually doing construction on it over there. They're fixing it or tearing it down or something, and I definitely don't want anything to happen to it because I loved that place. That place was awesome. But anyways, I guess we'll move on to number 3. All right, let's head to number 3. Hopefully we have better luck on this one. All right, so I made it to my number 3 destination. It's right behind me, all the way from 1955, the Western Way Shopping Center. This place is pretty cool. Definitely has a 1955 Frontierland look to it, but there's nothing they're doing construction on today, and nothing is stopping me from going over here and videoing. So let's take a closer look at number 3.
Now I do know this has been here since 1955. You guys can still see the lighting and all the letters and everything. It's pretty cool. But that lasso up there was once animated, according to sources online. I don't know if this is the original paint. I doubt it. Almost got hit by that car. I don't know if this is the original paint. I highly doubt this is the original paint scheme, because it definitely doesn't look 1955.
I imagine it being that guy was wanting me to come over to Rim Time Wheel Shop. I don't think my Ford Escape would look good with any kind of rims. Anyways, this shopping center here has been here since 1955, and I love it. Every time I pass by this sign, definitely reminds me of Walt Disney Presents, Frontierland type stuff that you would see on the old Walt Disney Presents TV show. This is number 3 on my top 5, the Western Way Shopping Center. All right, let's venture out to number 4. I don't think I'm gonna visit old Rim Time. Sorry, buddy.
So this is hot dog heaven. They use pure beef Vienna hot dog weenies, and I just love that sign. Right over here to your left, that's East Colonial Drive out here in Orlando, and I pass by this quite often, and I always see the little fork figure there and the little weenie, and I always get a kick out of it, because that definitely looks like something, if I was a kid, I definitely would want to make my parents stop.
Now this place is still in operation. There's actually people walking in right now to go eat. So if you're ever here on East Colonial Drive in Orlando, stop by Hot Dog Heaven and grab a hot dog or two. Pretty good. All right, now we're heading to the finale. Number 5, let's go. So about 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday, Tubes Day, my weekly update letting you guys know what's going on in my world, I did a vlog here at the Arrow Motel. And you guys liked that so much that a lot of people were commenting below and letting me know they wanted to see my top favorite vintage signs in Orlando. So I narrowed it down to 5 that I could show you guys in one day. And this is it. This is where we end, where it all began. So please, always comment on my videos. I'll always comment back. I like to know what you guys think, and I always comment back and let you guys know what I think about your comments. So it's kind of like a nice little conversation. So yes, this is my top 5 favorite sign. I love this sign. As you guys can see, I love the colors, the type, the lettering, everything. It even has, you guys can see, the neon lights. I don't know if this lights up at night. I've actually never been out here at night. As you guys know, Orange Blossom Trail is not the best part of town, but it's worth it to come out here and see this beautiful sign. I love it. So thanks for watching, and thanks for taking a closer look at my top 5 favorite vintage signs here in Central Florida. Next time you're out in Central Florida and you're not visiting the theme parks or any other tourist destinations, drive around and see if you can find some of these vintage signs and take some photos. I love them, and you guys should too. Be sure to visit my website, worldofmicah.com, and be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, youtube.com/worldofmicah. Until next time, everybody, stay weird. Goodbye.